So we are back again with another video on the channel, and this is one day after we have lost 2-0 to Brentford. What? 2-0 to Brentford, and I'm recording this on the night we actually lost to Brentford. So yeah, it's peak one, but gotta record this video, get the content out for you guys. But quickly, just want to touch on the game. We did do a review yesterday, so if you guys want to check that out, it's the last video on my channel. But look, the game wasn't good enough. We need depth, we need players, and obviously we're talking about transfers today. So I want to talk about what we can do now for the remainder of the window. I think we've left it too late. That's on Edu, that's on Arteta, that's on Kroenke, that's on Vinay, that's on everyone that's trying to work on transfers. Arteta being the fraud he is, telling us it's a clear plan when it clearly isn't. We still need a right back, we still need a goalkeeper, we still need another attacking midfielder, we still need a striker, and we've not got any of those positions, and we've still got the same dross still at our club. Our bench was really weak today. We only had, yes, I know we had injuries today, we had illnesses out players today, but still Brentford are just promoted and we cannot beat them. Seriously? Is this where the point we are at now? Yes, Aubameyang was out, yes, Laka was out, yes, Partey was out. Three main players that pretty much start every game, but still, we should be able to cover them positions and, be able to try and beat this team. The first time in the Premier League ever since 1947, I think. First time they've been in the Premier League, and we can't beat them. That's how embarrassing it is now. And yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Otherwise, I will get very wound up. But we need to get players in. We've got Chelsea and Man City, and if we're not careful, then we are going to get absolutely battered. But let's move on to the first bit of transfer news, and that is on Joe Willock. Now, Joe Willock, he has officially now completed his move to Newcastle. He is now a Newcastle player, and he is no longer an Arsenal player. This is official. Newcastle have announced it, and I think he's going to be ready, I think registered and ready to play for them at the weekend. And Joe Willock is a Newcastle player. All the best of luck to him. £25 million is what it costs to send Joe Willock over to Newcastle. Apparently, Arsenal have also included a sell-on clause. The exact figures of that are, I don't know. But yeah, we've included that into his contract. And look, with Joe Willock, he's a good player, but we got a good fee for him and we've got rid of him. Now we need to use that money and try and sign some players, because at the moment it's not good enough and we need players quick. And hopefully the sale of Joe Willock, hopefully we can get rid of more players, because we're not getting rid of the players we need to get rid of. It's so frustrating, like your Nelson, like your Ainsley, like your Nketiah. Need to get rid of these players and we're not getting rid of them, and it's just so frustrating seeing this at Arsenal right now. And look, Joe Willock's just one of them. We need to get more out so we can try and fund some more signings. And again, we've left it so late with signings, like I just said previously. It's easier just not to get wound up by it, because it's Arsenal. It happens every single season. But we're going to be moving on now and talking about Martin Odegaard. Now, Martin Odegaard, there's some news broke yesterday about Odegaard, and that he is set to return to Arsenal. This was breaking news from Spanish outlets, Diarios AS, various other ones as well. A lot of them are following suit. Pretty much 90% of Spanish media was saying that Martin Odegaard wants to leave. Real Madrid are willing now to let him go. He is not in Carlo Ancelotti's plans, and Arsenal are moving for him, because apparently the Madison one is too, we can't do it. Apparently it's too expensive, and I'll be talking about that one a bit later. It's the last bit of news I want to go over. But I think in terms of Martin Odegaard, I do like the player, but the fact that we've let go of Madison to do this is just, is he going to make our team a load better? Probably not. Even though I do like him, is he going to improve our team greatly? Still a debate. Madison will probably improve our team way more, and that is one of the reasons I wanted James Maddison over Martin Odegaard. And the fact that we're now going for the cheaper option just stinks of Arsenal, doesn't it? And I'm not surprised whatsoever, because this is what we tend to do. We tend to always go for the cheap and cheerful option. Apparently, even though in the title I put 50 million, it could be a bit less, between £35 million to £50 million. That's what the fees are reported to be for Martin Odegaard. And look, I am very annoyed, because we should be doing better. We should be signing better quality players. Even though I do like him, I reiterate that I do like Martin Odegaard, but we needed better, you know. Yes, Odegaard's better than what we've got currently because we've not really got anyone in that position. We've got Smith Rowe, but we're too reliant on him. We need players around him to link up with him. We need to support him. And we're not doing that by, we need attacking players, and along with attacking players, we need a right back. We maybe need a more deeper midfielder as well. We need a goalkeeper as well. We got other positions to sort out, and Arsenal just didn't do that. Instead, we spunked out £50 million on a centre back that literally got bullied by Ivan Toney the other day. So it's not great, is it? And yeah, that's the news on Martin Odegaard as he is set to return to Arsenal. Next bit of news is Neto, the goalkeeper from Barcelona. He is second string, I think, at the moment for Barcelona, and apparently we are in advanced talks to sign Neto from Barcelona as a goalkeeper. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to be, we're going to try and terminate his deal at Barca and get him on a free. Is it going to be a loan? Is it going to be a £10 million fee? Is it going to be, I don't know what it's going to be. But we are in advanced talks apparently with Barcelona to sign Neto. I would take him. I think he's a pretty decent goalkeeper, and I think if we need to provide backup for Leno or someone who could potentially compete with him, I think Neto is, he's a decent guy. Bring him in. He's definitely better than Ramsdale. My preferred choice is still Onana. £5 million. It's not a hard deal to do. I'm not going to get wound up by it because it's Arsenal. There's no point getting wound up, but I think with Neto, I do, he's a decent goalkeeper. Again, he can't break into Barcelona's team, so he might be looking, to come to Arsenal. If he can't, instead of being second string at Barca, he can come be second string to Bernd Leno. Oh my days. I think we'll probably have to pay him a lot of money, wouldn't we? But I think Barcelona are in a situation at the moment where they do need to get rid of players, and I think we can take advantage of the situation and try and terminate his deal and try and get him on a free, because I think Barca just need to get wages off the book. So if we can get Barca to do that, I think that would be pretty good. But look, we'll just have to see what happens. And I'll take Neto, but I'd rather have Onana. But Neto isn't a bad backup because it looks like Arteta wants to keep with Leno. But that is the news on Neto, as apparently we are in advanced talks for him. The next bit of news is on James Maddison. Now, apparently, according to the Mail, that this deal is off because the fee is too high, and Arsenal don't want to reach it. We don't want to go for Madison because the fee is too high, and we don't want to, we don't want to pay that much money for him. And it's quite baffling because we did appoint an intermediary for this. We did do various other things to try and do this deal. But now we are going to not sign James Maddison. Instead, we're going to sign Martin Odegaard, as we discussed earlier in this video. And it's quite embarrassing, to be honest. And I'm not surprised by Arsenal always going for the cheap and cheerful option, because Martin Odegaard is just Joe Willock plus 10 to 15 million pound more. It's a much cheaper, a much more viable deal for Arsenal to do. And I'm not surprised by that. But look, we're not signing James Maddison. It's not going to happen. I did suggest that, personal terms were agreed. I think if a fee was agreed between Leicester and Arsenal, he'd definitely be open to joining James Maddison. But look, Leicester want £70 million, and we're not willing to get to that price. What more can you say, to be honest? We've spunked out £50 million on our centre-backs, and now we're falling short in other areas. That was the one thing I was worried about, and now we're seeing this now. We literally have Saliba balling out in Marseille. Why do we have to sign Ben White? It always come back to that question. It's gonna haunt Arteta. It's gonna haunt Edu, because these are the decisions that they've made in their clear plan. This is what we're supposed to be following. And yeah, that's the news, that apparently the James Madison deal is off. And if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let's try to get to 5,000 subscribers. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.